Now I'm going. This is my review on a certain half on Justice League season one. Now, remember how I said season one sucked? It does, okay? Don't get that confused with saying I'm saying this is good over on a good season. Just because it has moments of awesomeness shoved in there, especially the other half of the episodes are actually good of season one. So, um, so season one, the first half is absolute shit. Horse shit of a fast. Right up to the acting, the dialogue, the awkward writing between the chemistry of the between the main characters. It's just bad. And the fact that Suman's a completely joke, a useless piece of shit. This is why I don't think Superman 3 is why people became less started treating Superman like shit. I think it's the season one of the Justice League why people started hating on Superman. Because he is completely fucking useless. You know how people say Super Friends fucked up Aquaman because he's completely fucking useless? Well, I can't back that up, but because it's been a while since I've seen Super Friends. But here, oh, Superman's worse than Aquaman. He does less than Aquaman did in Superman Friends. Now, I can't say... Now, to be fair, I never took Super Friends that seriously. I found this as a dumb, campy show. And who treated one character simply as a punchline. But it was intentionally because they didn't want to make the other characters look bad. I kind of got the joke, and as an Aquaman fan, it didn't mean less of a fan of the Aquaman. I found him likable and had at least a personality. Superman, on the other hand, in this season one, doesn't have the, you're supposed to take him seriously. And he doesn't even have a personality. And he's not even well acted. And oh my god, what the hell did he do to Superman's face? It's scary. He looks like if the Crypt Keeper was human. Because we see his cheekbones. We see his cheekbones. That doesn't look right. I mean, I don't mind that the fact that they gave him eye bags. I mind the fact that they gave him, we can see his cheekbones. I don't mind the fact that, I actually don't mind the fact that he gave him eye bags. I think that makes him look more, that gives him a certain depth and makes him look like he's been Superman for a while. That's what the design is supposed to be represent, and because this is Superman from the anime series Superman that came before Justice League. So we know that Superman can kick ass and has a personality and has deep character flaws. However, those character flaws are complete only mentioned like Kevin Costner's Batman and off screen or in brief moments or yeah. So like the last Airbender movie or Fan Stick. The new one. I know the Fans Four stick means Fantastic Four, but it says Fan Four sticks, or like the 2016 Star Trek. Now I technically like that film, but it does do the same cliche. It says that it's guilty of the same cons that those films have mentioned. But I'm not here to talk about Doctor Strange 2016's Doctor Strange this time. I'm here to talk about Justice League Season 1, the second half, and the third half. So, you just have to skip half. It felt like, I think it's like half of the season you have to skip past. Or it could be a quarter of the season, or it could be more than half. But yeah, let's call it second half, okay? Just in case. The second half actually has feels like you had a different writer. They removed Superman's cheekbones. And not only that, they made him not a complete useless piece of shit in the second half. And they gave him personality and character flaws. They also did the same thing with Kevin Conroy's Batman, and Wonder Woman, and Green Lantern, and The Flash. And, what's his name? Martian Manhunter. Oh, and Hawkgirl. Yeah, so all of the problems I had were completely fixed, so you just have to skip past a certain chunk of the season, or you could start off fresh. You could start with season 2. That's perfectly solid. Well, it does have its flaws. It's overall solid. And they fixed the pacing in the season. The pacing pacing is important. They got rid of the old drag on slow pacing that just dragged on. That was in the first half of season 1, and fixed it when it got near the end of season 1, and that's where season 2 pacing starts off. And it gets better, and it's not fast like Doctor Strange pacing, 2016's Doctor Strange pacing, but it's not slow like, let's say, M. Night Shyamalan's Last Airbender. It's good pacing. Like the original Mission Impossible show. Boy, why can't the Tom Cruise film why can't the Tom Cruise films get that pacing? Other than 3. Except for 3. But I'm not talking about the Mission Impossible franchise, the Tom Cruise one that's underwhelming at times. I'm talking about season 1 of Justice League, okay? I just gotta remind myself not to drag this on. Now, overall, I would give the second half of Justice League Season 1 a 10 out of 10. Or is it the third half? Well, I'm just going to call the second half, it's somewhere after the first, it's definitely after the first act of Season 1, okay? How you can tell, okay, play your early episode and look at Superman's design at his face, not his abs or his body if you're a girl, especially if you're a girl. I'm saying that for you're a girl because usually girls get distracted by men's cleavage or his junk, I guess. Because, I don't know. Blah, blah, blah. Look at Mr. Cormier, look at Superman's face from the first episode of Justice League. Then look where they got rid of his cheekbones. And look, or, Look when they start to get rid of when one of his half of his cheekbone is missing, and it's a full face, and the other half has a cheekbone. That's when the writing starts to pick up. I can't say that's when the writing gets good. I'm saying that's when it starts to pick up. It's either when he has half of a cheekbone or when he doesn't have any half of a cheekbone but still has eye bags. That's when the writing gets good. Okay? Have a good day to this.